Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Does this thing even work? Wait, what if I open it like this? Hang on. What the Sigma, as they say? Okay. Yeah. Okay, we are live, I believe. So, here's another campaign port stream. Okay, I need to turn off Afterburger because it causes crashes when I stream and record the footage, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, let me just open up the. Okay, it's working. This time I have the lights on, so I'm actually visible on the webcam. I last left on this level, so okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I last ended the stream while working on this level. It's more fleshed out now. I redid the interiors, blah blah blah. I redid the interiors here. I changed some things so that there would be more stealth pathways. One of the things that was bugging me is that the fact that in iv1 the only way you could reach this guy here is you had two choices. You either go down this corridor. I mean, it all boiled down to this corridor, right? But your chances, your choices literally boil down to either go down here to this corridor, right? Or through here, or you get into this vent, where is it? And climb like so. I didn't like that. And so what I did is I added this area, which you can get to through here, right? This wasn't the original. So I added this area in particular. Hang on, let me just turn some music on so that it's not like completely quiet. But I added this area. I added these windows here, so now this isn't like an empty space anymore, and there's doors leading to this area too. So if you're okay, I should probably. I don't want to make this. And like have no glass, because if I make this part have no glass, then it's sort of inconsequential. It's basically the best route with no challenge. You just stay out of sight here and that's it. Like, there's no challenge to it. I'm not sure whether I want to add a patrol here yet. I'll need to think about it. But now your choices are: you either go here, or you go here, or you go like this through the vents, right? Or you go through here. So at least one more path here. And then if you're not squeamish about breaking glass, you could break this and get in and go like this. But that's kind of sus. So I'll think of more ways to reach this guy. But for the time being, that's what the updated layout is. I need to get some protein in me. 1 second. Okay. Aside from that, my focus on right now will be on just finishing this up. This particular room right here in the kitchen, where I have my mouse over. Because what I don't like about it is how barren it is. Like, there's nothing here. So I'm thinking, what could I put here? First of all, I want to replace these ugly cupboards. They're really not fitting. Second, it's a mansion, right? The guy's rich. So it would make sense, at the very least, if there was a TV in here. You know, you're eating and you watch TV or something. And the guy's high up the chain in terms of gang stuff, so it only makes sense for him to. It only makes sense for him to have something in here, some kind of TV or something. And then we put a remote. Now the cupboards, I really don't like them. They're fucking ugly. So I'm gonna use the ones that we have in intravenous too. I might add a closet here because right now there's like no way. You have this big fucking room, right, with nothing in it, and there's like, excuse me, there's like no way you can hide in here, which is like, why? So we put a closet in here for the player. There's also a closet here now. There's also a wall here, which wasn't there before. Hang on. Let me make the game a little bit quieter because I think it's like a little bit too loud. Okay, now comes the heavy artillery. Okay, okie dokie. Oh, shadowless. Oops. And it's even decor, it's not even an obstacle. So that's the first one. Cupboard. Cupboard. That's the second one. I don't want to fuck with these doors, honestly. But I probably could. It's just that it's probably gonna look a little weird. Hang on. No. Needs to be open. Can I just rotate this? Does this even fit, I wonder? Oh, hey, it sort of does. Okay, that works, I guess. Okay. There's a closet. Okay, I need to Google some stuff right now. I literally gotta get on Google and go to image search and type in dining room mansion. Because this is so barren, like, it looks so fucking bad, dude. Well, the one thing that's bad right now is the fact that this dining room that's on the level, it has no windows. So from a level like layout perspective, it's really weird that there are no windows in here. It's like sort of isolated to the interior of the house itself. The only way I could have windows if I drastically change the layout of the level, which is what I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. I want the levels to feel familiar, but also be different at the same time. So I don't want... I can build on top of them, but I don't want to change the layout completely. Okay. Realistically, if this was some... like guy, fucking... dude's mansion who's like a crime lord or wherever, he would have booze. What's it called? A bottle? Yeah. He would probably have like a booze bottle collection, even though this doesn't look... Hang on. Yeah, this is better. So let's say some of these are used up. What else? What else do we have? I mean, realistically... Okay, okay, interesting. Hang on. I noticed an interesting thing where some... What the hell? Some places, like some mansions and stuff, right? They have, in their dining rooms, they have the main table, and then they have like these little side tables with a couple of chairs. So it's like, I guess, it's if you don't want to sit at the main table, or if you're like, you don't have a need for the main table. So that's what I'll try to replicate, because I really need to fill this room out, because it's so barren and empty, it looks really bad. And this could work, yeah. This is nice. And then you could have like... Hang on, I don't want to have it like this. Okay, now, if I'm gonna have like a... I don't want it to look comical either, where it's like a bunch of chairs and tables that don't really mesh well together. Like, all this stuff, it needs to look like it fits. Also, these fucking chairs, man. A mansion with chairs like this. Excuse me. Okay, let's say there's like, it's like this for whatever reason, right? And then for this one, it's gonna be like so. I wanted to add something else. I forgot what it was. 1 second. Yeah, I mean, this is like more or less like, there's really nothing you can put inside a dining room, and this place is so fucking big. It's honestly a bit of a challenge to fill this out and make it make sense and not look like shit. Okay, what if I place another one of these? Realistically, this light switch, it shouldn't even be this far into the room. It can be like, actually I'll put it here. The closet can move a little bit closer. And then put this here to keep it like consistent. Okay, this really can't house more than 2 chairs realistically. And then for this thing, what could I realistically put here? It's like a tray. No, we don't really need that. There really is nothing I can put here. Like, legit. Okay, I need to get rid of these. First of all, they look terrible, right? And second of all, well, that's it really. They look terrible. That's it. You don't need anything else than that. They don't fit. They don't fit the overall look of the level. Dining chair here. There you go. I'm gonna move them in a little bit. What was that noise? Who's there? Must have been the wind. Okay, so that's better. The only thing I don't like is... Okay, there's a bunch of people in here, right? Why not? There's a bunch of people. It's nighttime. They're protecting him, so the maids or whatever he does, they're asleep. So this is just you know, like they are doing what they have to do, so to speak. Okay, another thing I don't like, the floor. The floor I picked for this room sucks ass. I need to make it look less shit. Trackmess says maybe a plant. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let me look at pictures of dining rooms, like... They've got like no fucking plants anywhere. What is this? There's flowers in the top, in the like the middle of the table, okay. But there's... Okay, there's... Oh, there... Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, because otherwise this is just too barren. Okay, so I will need to move these in a little bit to not fool the player into thinking that he can collide with them. And also I need to check whether this guy is going to properly... Oh! I think his patrol route is supposed to... Yeah. That's... Ah, there it is. See? Right there. Okay, so I get rid of this. He walks around because it's like blocked off. Okay. Okay. This should be fine. Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, now it's good. One little problem. Light switch is blocked by these guys, so I'm gonna put it here on this wall. Oops. Yeah, all good. Some dining rooms even have bookshelves, so... Okay, this should make it look better. Oh, this bookshelf is cute. It's got a flower on top of it, and this one also has some flowers on top of it. It's a cute bookshelf, okay? Okay, this doesn't look so barren and terrible anymore. Much better. Okay. This tile, it's too dirty for a mansion and too, like, yeah, just straight up too fucked up. I'm gonna use this one. I really like this one. That doesn't look good. Okay, now that we have this and this and that, blah blah blah, I need more vent shafts because there are too many dead ends where a player cannot do anything. Okay, let's say I added a little vent shaft, so like in the past, this vent shaft wasn't here, right? This one. And so you could just go like this, and that's it. And that's the only path you could take. You could either go like this, if you wanted to get to here, right? Either like this, or like this. This wasn't there before. So now you can also go like this. But it's kind of dangerous. This is more for avoiding confrontation in this hallway, if you're playing stealthy, than it is to like go through here. But you can still do it. You can like be here, right? And then you can just ooh, I'm walking by. Like that. I need more vent shafts though. 1 second. Need more vent shafts. Need more vent shafts. Need more vent shafts. There are no vent shafts here. There are no vent shafts here. Excuse me. Okay, so the player gets in through here, he goes there. Okay, one thing I don't like about this setup is the fact that there is no closet for the player to hide in, so you have to basically just wait outside, and if you're too slow you're screwed, so I don't like that. Let's fix that with a closet. Yeah. Oh wow, that's the starting point? Oh shit. I'm gonna need to remake this thing out completely. And what's his name? The path, the map editor is not bug free. Oh, I can make this circular. The map editor is not bug free, so it's these arrows are gonna overlap. Yeah, I could make this circular. Which one is it? Guest house one. Make it circular so he goes from here to there, and then back to this. Okay, but this is all well and good. Let me just do this. This is all well and good, however, now there might be a little, like, one closet too many, honestly. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 closets in one room, that's too many. There's like almost, hang on, there's like almost no challenge in that regard. Just walk around hopping closets. Oh, actually, hang on. For the sake of keeping the rooms varied and stuff. There you go. Okay, next. Next, what do we got next? I think that's it, honestly. I think that for the time being, this is it. Like, oh, I haven't done... I need to... Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to do a couple of things here. This is not supposed to be an obstacle since we have a table now. Okay. This carpet is too long. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is okay. Yeah. A bit of a weird placement for the bed. But oh well. And he's only gonna get one nightstand. Okay, these cupboards, they look like shit. I have to replace them. Oh, speaking of, this is a radiator, right? So first of all, I think I should move it here. They're usually placed by the windows. At least where I live, and they are. I need to check whether I have them in other places also. Because if I don't... Okay, yeah, I do. Because I remember... Yeah, I don't have them in here. I don't know whether it's worth adding them or whether it's okay if I pretend that, like, this place has floor heating. I'll sleep on it. I'll think about it. And then decide once and for all. But right now... Right now we gotta tweak this a little bit. This is a oops. There we go. Right now the thing that I don't like is the fact that okay, not sure about this. I think this would be a better fit. Yeah. And then I can just do it like this. Now I just need to make them a little bit worn. No, that's a different color. Okay, this is better suited here. Okay, next. Next, this guy. I really don't like this floor type. It's really dark, so whenever you place it anywhere, things are just very hard to read. Rooms look really dark because of it. So I'm gonna replace it with this and stripe it like I do in a lot of places in the second game. Because it's just visual variety and it looks better that way than if it's just one plain ass. I mean, if it's a security checkpoint, it has to have a safe, right? Otherwise, what's the point? What are these boxes doing here? My question. If there's a shelf here for some reason, might as well. I mean, if there are boxes there for some reason, might as well put a shelf with the boxes up there. Who knows what they have there? Maybe they just moved. Okay. Okay, I think there was one more room there. Yeah, this one. Oh, this and this. These both look terrible. Well, not terrible, but can be improved. No, all the wood is just fucked up. I need more wood tiles that aren't so fucked up. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna change these up. I'm gonna be cheeky as hell. And the reason why I'm gonna be cheeky is because we now have closets for the player to hide in. You can easily make a gay joke out of that. But it's just such low-hanging fruit, I'm not gonna bother. Okay. This is better. Why is there... I mean, I would expect there to be a chair. Might as well. Okay, you know what's weird about this room? No windows whatsoever. It's like GIMP room. That's the room you put a GIMP inside of. Okay, this guy's gonna have a smaller TV. Where do I put it? Oh yeah, right next to the... No. 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 Oh, that's tricky. I'll just put it here. This guy watches a TV in bed. Yeah. Yeah, that works, I guess. Gray? This isn't gray, this is fucking purple. What the hell? Okay, so this is like a safe haven. I don't know what I want to put on this table yet. Okay, what is the point of these? Okay. Did I forget anything? No, I don't think so. Okay, let me evaluate this. Yeah, this is more challenging already because of the changes. It's slightly more challenging, but at the same time there are more ways to go through it. One second. One second. Okay, so this room is sort of a freebie. Okay. Add a vent in there so that if the player goes in here and he's stuck, or if he's stealthing through this area and he doesn't know what to do, or he just, you know, like gives up, he can just... If this guy goes here, he can more or less pass by through here, but if I recall correctly, this door is locked. Yeah. So it's still gonna be challenging. Okay, this is looking better already. Now, what I don't like about this room is that its carpet is the same color as this one. So, okay, that's better. Okay. What was that noise? Better. Actsis says, what did you think about the new route you mentioned to reach the target in this mission? Well, I changed it up a bit. I added more ways to complete that thing. Previously you could only go through here and through this vent shaft here, which led you here, and then through here, and then maybe also through here. Now you can do this, this, this. You can also do this, and if you're feeling adventurous, you can break the glass here and go through here. Because I didn't like it. Ultimately funnels down to one corridor, unfortunately, but that's still better than having fewer options. Oh wait, I think I need to recalculate the static lighting for the level. Okay, I think that's it. I think for now I'm done with this level. I'm not sure what to do with this area. I might make it a little bit wider and add some bushes here, so that the player can, like, if the player goes through here, then he can pass this by without knocking it. Yeah, actually I'll do it right now, because I really don't like the fact that there's no, that this area is basically designed around either knocking the guard out or using HSR EMP and just sticking to the darkness as much as possible. I don't like that, so I'm gonna change that up a little bit. This one's and I want to get a little bit cheeky with this part. 1 second, I'll explain to you what I mean. So I made this wider, right? I made this wider, right? Now there is room for... yep. Now there's room for bushes, but I want to keep them right next to the lamps so that it's dangerous, so that the only thing, so that like if you're not sticking to the shadows, like you could stick to the shadows, right? You could knock the lights out, but if you choose to crawl, then one wrong move and you're detected. You get no fucking tolerance whatsoever. You're either prone with your ass behind the bush right next to the wall, or you get detected. Oh! I accidentally changed the language, so Windows was freaking the fuck out. Yeah. Actually, I could maybe even hide like this. Yeah, it's actually dark enough not be noticed. Yeah, that's cool. You're still gonna be noticed if you try to hide here, but then you just go behind the bushes and you should be fine. What was that noise? Yeah, all good. You're like, hey, I'm here to choke you out. I'm here to choke you out, motherfucker. You go, good night, stupid bitch. I also need to change their skins to like bodyguard looking guys, because right now they look exactly the same like all the other dudes. Oh! Good thing I saved. Okay, I think it's that like one specific guy, and I think it's because he has like some kind of weapon. I don't know. I need to check. Let me see if I can reproduce it real quick. Man, good thing I saved, huh? Good thing I fucking saved. Okay, it was this guy. Bada boom, bada bing. I gotta troubleshoot this. Okay, map editor. Yeah, weapon name combo box. There it is. Map editor combo. Ah, I think it's gonna be the Glock, but there is no Glock anymore. Yeah, map editor, weapon, combo box button. Update text, starting weapon. Yeah. There's no... I will need to retroactively fix it since there is no Glock class object in the game anymore. Hang on. 1 second. Yeah, let me just verify that that's exactly what's happening. In Intravenous 1, there is the Glock 19, and in Intravenous 2, there is the SF-19. These are two different pistols. Yeah, Glock 19, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Let me just put in a quick hack in the goon code so that yeah, there we go. Quick hack edit, retroactive fix. Should be fine now. Basically, I looked at the weapons in Intravenous 1, and I noticed that there were a shit ton of 9x19 millimeter pistols, and I thought to myself, why? Like all the pistols except 2 are 9x19. And I thought to myself, like, why? Why would I have the same thing in Intravenous 2? So in order to put pressure on the player in terms of like ammo management and stuff, instead of the Glock 19, there is now the SF-19, which is also 9x19 millimeter, but the HS-2000 is now chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. So you have, instead of like 6 million 9x19 pistols, you only have 3 now. And a new pistol chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, and then there's the Glock 20, which is chambered in 10mm auto. So there's more ammo management hell, so to speak, now than there was before. Okay, do I want to add bushes here? No, I don't, because this leads nowhere. This leads fucking nowhere. You can't do shit. Actually, you could do something with it. Hang on. 1 second. 1 second, okay? Okay, hold up. Just wait, okay? Just give me like 5 minutes, okay? Just wait. Okay, what if I move this here? I move these down because I wanted to make a little bit of hey, that's actually, I mean, yeah, the garage door is there now, so you have no means of opening it from the outside, which means you need a new way to get inside. And the new way of getting inside is actually gonna be fairly shrimple. We're gonna move this thing here. We're gonna move this thing here, right? Move this thing a little bit over here. Put a nightstand here, right? Oh my god, this is amazing. You can't even get there. Okay, you can get there now. But now look at this and hear me out, okay? What if... Oh my god, another vent shaft? But Spy, I fucking hate vent shafts, you might say. Yeah, well... Tough shit, buddy. Ah! Azrash, this place used to lead somewhere cool before the garage door was in, maybe like a vent. Yeah, I mean that was my idea too. So I need bushes now for the player to avoid detection. Oh man, this is okay. This guy goes there, so it's like whatever. We can hide behind this car here, but then we need a way to get to there, which means bushes. And since it's too bright outside, also I don't like the colors. Okay, that's better. It's too like blue. In the first game, I needed this much blue specifically to hang on. Specifically because of the way the lighting blended with the rest of the visuals. In the second game, I don't need this much blue, so it looks off. Oh right, I forgot that you can just hang on. This, oh man, this is actually cool. Okay, so now we just compute lighting so that it's darker there. Oh, I forgot that I added the thing to intravenous too. I forgot that you can like... You can just go... Oh, I forgot to set up the vent. Oops. 4 and 4. And now... Oh! I forgot that you can just do this. Nice. So if you want to go inside, you either go in here, which leaves you the challenge of this hallway, however insignificant that may be, or you go through here. And like, this is riskier. This is obviously riskier than this, but this also gets you closer to here than this does. So that's cool. There's no reason in adding bushes here because this is all like lit up very much. I don't like how wide this thing is. Like, I don't like how wide this pathway is. It looks weird. Now it looks weird too. Fuck. Okay. Okay, maybe this makes sense. Yeah, this part makes sense. This doesn't. So, yep. Yeah, I think that's it for this level. For the time being. One more thing. Important. I need to go through the level and tweak the position of these guys a little bit. Oh yeah, I definitely have to. Or rather need to, whatever. Yep. Okay, these have been tweaked. All the lamps that are right next to the wall, they are sticking out a little bit, which is something that's already taken care of in the second game. But yeah, you gotta do it, because you don't like how it looks. I don't like the fact that because of the way I position them, they end up lighting up places that they shouldn't be. Here, these are all new, so they're gonna be fine. This is new, yeah. Nope. I haven't touched this area up yet. I'll probably just add some bushes here. Because right now it's just this game of like, oh, you get in, you zap this thing, or maybe you don't. You get in, you go here, and you just sort of dodge this guard by like alternating between the statues, and that's there's just one path basically. I mean, sure, you can knock this out and get some more darkness, but it's kind of lame. So also the spacing between these guys is uneven, I think. Because here I will need 5 bushes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, well, maybe if I move them out like so. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm seeing things, maybe I'm not seeing things, I'm not sure. This place could also have a vent. And actually, no. So we have, if I had a vent here, it needs to lead someplace unusual, I guess. No. No. Too easy. Beats this challenge. Well, the only vent I can think of is like this. But this isn't. This is a pointless vent, because if this guy is here and you're trying to avoid him, you just go back here and get in here, or you just walk in here. So adding this is like, if you get in this vent, he's gonna spot you from the from the corner of his eyes anyway. But then if I add a vent like this, that defeats the purpose of having this challenge in the first place. And if you're trying to get out, you go here, you're already in shade, so he's not gonna notice you. You zap this, you go, you prone, you go, you walk. Although it's possible that by the time you start moving through here, this guy is gonna be... What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What the hell? Hang on. What are you doing, bro? Okay. Sure. Octa says, what do you use for the occlusion to look so good in 2D? What do you mean by occlusion? I don't understand. Okay. Octa says the shadows and NPCs and player interacting in the light in real time. Well, I mean, I wrote the lighting system for the game, so the static lighting is pre-computed. Like you go here, you click on compute lighting. Prior to that, you select the quality level of the lighting. So you pre-computed. That's step one. The second thing, which is like the dynamic light, that's calculated on the graphics card. And then there's also this light map based ambient occlusion. I also I guess came up with this way. Like I was working on the lighting of the game, and then I realized I was updating the static lighting of the game, and then it hit me that hey, the static lighting actually provides you with a ton of information that you could use to like have this semi-real-time global illumination. This isn't really Labao isn't really global illumination. It's more like ambient occlusion. But the way it works is it has fairly high coverage. Like if I turn this on and off, you can see it has a fairly big effect on how things look. Because of that, like because it uses the static lighting data for the effect, that means a lot of the guesswork in making it work is already like done, because it's already been pre-computed in a static form of data. And then I supply to the shader what could be considered like a pseudo depth map, and the shader then calculates how much light gets where, how much of it is occluded, and so on and so forth. And that way, like and that's applied to the static lighting part, and that way you get like broad scale ambient occlusion that's accurate in the sense that it uses the statically pre-computed data, which makes it just, like I said, removes a lot of the guesswork, so you can have fairly accurate ambient occlusion at a low cost, at least a low cost in the context of the way the game does it. Because because the way it does is it's scaled to your zoom level, so the more you zoom out, the more it encompasses, right? And so the more it encompasses, the more it needs to compute. So like when you zoom out more and more and more, it needs to compute like more and more of it. So when you zoom out like this, for example, I think it almost maxes out my graphics card. I'm still locked at 240 FPS, but if I were to uncap it, all right, I have it set to a limit in the driver. But I think if I were to uncap it, I would get like maybe 500 to 600 FPS like this, and then like this it's like close to 1,000, and then like this is like 1,300 to 400, and then the more you zoom in, the higher the FPS. And the cool thing about the way it works, since it uses the static light data, right? The cool thing about it is that it doesn't matter how much I zoom in, the ambient occlusion always looks the same. And no matter how I move the camera around, it's always stable. The only thing that you can notice if you pan around, if you look at the edges of the screen, as like occluders come into view here, like over here, up in the upper right corner where my mouse is, you can see it like the moment the wall is out of view, there's more light, and the moment the wall comes into view, there's less light. That's because this wall is like goes out of view for the like occlusion buffer, whatever you like. I think it called the occlusion buffer. I don't remember. It's basically like there's no data for the shaders, so things. Oh, there's no occluders there, which means more light can travel. I had an idea of how to work around this. It's basically I would just need to pad the occlusion buffer by like 10 pixels on all axes, so like 10 on the left and on the right, and 10 on, up and down. And then I would basically like center the sampling or offset the sampling position so that it's like outside of the padding area, and anytime it needs to step outside the sampling area, it would step into the pad, and it would just sample that like the area that's out, you know, that's in the padded area, and then this would fix this particular thing. But it's such a minor thing, I didn't bother fixing it, because like when you're playing the game, you're most often just looking somewhere around here on your screen, and you don't notice these things like this thing happening. And if you do, well, you have a keen eye. It's still ultimately the way iv2 works. Really, it's nothing special. It's just that it's just something I realized I could do with the way that the lighting system works in intravenous, like to extend it to make it look better. The main thing I like about it is if you look at the stuff like over here, right? What I really like about it, and what I really like try to accentuate with it, is like if I turn it off, there's the shading here everywhere. It's just gone like this. So like I wanted to capture that like fine I wanted to capture like those fine shadows without blowing up the graphics card, and tapping into the static pre-computed lighting is what makes it like work well and look good at the same time. I think my processor's integrated graphics card can run iv2 at like lower medium, and like all the effects at medium, and still get like 60 FPS at 1080p. And mind you, the integrated graphics card of my processor is weak as shit, so that's like cool. I use the integrated graphics of my processor to gauge whether the game needs more optimization on the graphics card side. But aside from that, oh right, another funny thing. The difference between very high and high is minimal. So like, unless you're chasing the absolute best picture quality, and like if you go from high to very high, the difference is so minimal. Like if you have like a mid-range graphics card, it's probably like more worth it to set it to high than very high, because during gameplay you will never notice the difference. The only time you will notice the difference is if you like if you make comparison screenshots. Like this right here, this area, without it, it looks flat, right? With it, boom, so much better. This is what I wanted to improve on in the second game, and like just using the static lighting data allowed me to do that in like a clever way, I guess you could say. Овощ, привет, не знаю, прочитаешь ли ты это или нет, но хочу сказать одно. У тебя вышла одна из лучших игр, в которые я играл. Первая часть мне вернула интерес к играм, а вторая же это нечто. Спасибо тебе. И спасибо тебе, что пришел сюда, чтобы поделиться своим впечатлением, потому что вот самое клевое, это когда люди играют и просто от игры получают кайф. Вот это самое крутое. И когда я вижу, что у людей там на стиме 40, 50, 60 часов наиграно, и они оставляют положительный отзыв, это прям лучшее. Потому что я тогда знаю, что люди заплатили, ну, как бы получили очень много веселья и хороших впечатлений за те деньги, которые они отдали за игру. Suresh says, is there a way to have a track objects with a few tiles more of radius than the field of view to fix that? Well, the solution to it that I described earlier is like how you would have to do it, but like it doesn't track objects. It's a long story basically, but like the way shaders work is it's like whatever. It doesn't track objects. It's whatever. It's long story short. It's fixable, but I didn't bother with it because you know, I was kind of short on time, and it's not such a big deal. Okay, now next up we've got map 7, the infamous level, where you have to kill 22 people, and it's also using the old lighting model of Intravenous 1. So I need to just recompute it, recalculate it. I don't think LBAO even works with the old light model, although I could be wrong. Okay, I have to redo these because they... it's not mandatory, I could leave them as is. It's just that sometimes I discover roof obstructors that like overlap or something, and like that creates unnecessarily dark or overly dark areas, and that's kind of shitty. So it's best to just redo them and have them pixel perfect or tile perfect. Oh yeah, this is gonna be yeah. I also need to go back to the previous level that I was working on and update the cover points and the points of interest, because the world's geometry has changed, and I'm like 100% positive there will be places where the cover points are now in the world geometry. Breaker boxes, 1, 2, how many of them do we have? Just 2. Why do we have only 2 breaker boxes? 3. Okay, we have 3. How about we get another one? How about that? How about instead of 2 we have... I mean, instead of 3 we have 4. How about that? How about that? How about that? This is like a combat area. The reason these boxes are here is it's meant to serve as like cover. How about that? What really pissed me off in the game is the fact that there's this window here through which you can't escape. You walk in here, you're fucked. There's no escape. It's a dead end. We're gonna fix that. You can't fit through there. Now you can. Yeah, that's okay. What is this? Why is there like 2 sofas? Whatever. Looks funny. Okay. Also, I'll share... let me think. Should I share this story or not? Nah, it's okay. Okay. Second thing I want to do. I want to change all the walls in here to this so that you have a better visual distinction between the interior and the exterior. In the first game I used the same wall type everywhere for interiors. In the second game I tried doing this for like exterior and interior walls so that they would be more visually distinct, and what do you know, it works. You look at a wall, you know where the building ends, you know where like another building starts. If you're inside, if you're outside, it also serves as this little like visual cue. This level is so fucking detailed. I think like it's very easy with the assets in Intravenous 1 and 2. It's very easy to make rundown areas look good. Not the case for... Okay, I don't like this. I don't like... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Are you kidding me? This looks like shit. You fucking kidding me, dog? This looks horrible. What the fuck was I thinking? Okay, no, we can leave that. Oh, this is terrible. This is fucking terrible. One second. I gotta take care of this fucking thing. This is horrible. And yet, when at the time, you know, when I was making these levels, this seemed fine to me. And it's like, I come back to these levels and I'm like, Jesus Christ. How could I ship the game with this? How could I fucking ship the game with this? Oh well, you live, you learn, you get better at what you do, and then you come back swinging, so to speak. This looks like shit. Am I recording? Let me check. No, I'm not. Okay, good. This looks like shit. Much better. Even though you're not really gonna even come here, but okay. Okay, now we gotta make this place look more run down. Just like that. Azure says, oh yeah, add like 99,423 breaker boxes to this level, thanks. Yeah, that's the, with the fact that you can like knock them out by shooting at the breaker box, it absolutely is, I believe, like a cool thing to have. Овощ says, еще добавлю, я больше всего удивился, что именно ее сделал человек из СНГ. Прям, вау, надеюсь, что ты продолжишь работать над внутривенно, так как ты реально рукастый, жду не дождусь ремейк. Интервинус 2. Ну, Интервинус 2 ремейка, скорее всего, не будет, потому что Интервинус 2 в намного лучшем состоянии был выпущен и в плане завершенности, нежели первая часть. Первая часть вообще, тут уже не раз это говорю, но я иногда ужасаюсь, в каком состоянии я выпустил первый Интровинус. Это просто страшилка, блин. Okay, I don't like this junction right here. It looks like shit. Okay, that's much better. I mean, look, like, it's the little fucking things that look... This... Right? This looks shit. Why would I make it like this? This looks like garbage. Tiny change, so much better. So much more consistent. Okay, this is understandable. Realistically, the only thing that can be done here is like this. This looks better, I think. Yeah, that's nice. Although... What do we have here? Now, if I do it like this, I think it's gonna look bad. Okay, that's better. Oh, funny story for you guys. I don't remember if I said this anywhere, but the unlockable weapons, an intravenous one, there's 10 of them. They were almost a last minute decision to add them. Well, like, I think I decided to add them in the last 4 months before launch. Initially, you were only gonna have the weapons that there were in the game minus the 10 unlockable ones. But then it hit me that, oh shit, I have all these weapon animations, right? There are so many weapons that are similar in how they look and how they're reloaded. So I could just reuse the existing animations for these weapons and give more variety, have more weapon variety for the players. And so that's how the idea of unlockable weapons came to light. But initially, you were gonna have the whole like weapons list in the base in Intravenous 10, Intravenous 1, minus the 10 unlockable weapons. You would have all of them unlocked from the beginning of the game. In the first game, the weapons are unlocked because it makes sense from a story perspective. But for the campaign port, there will be one new character in the story who, like, the only reason he serves is to basically explain to you why the money system is going to make a comeback, and why the money system is going to be standard in the campaign port. But basically, actually, I can even read the dialogues for you that I wrote for this character. It's nothing special. It's fairly short, but it's there literally only to explain why the money mechanic is going to be standard for the campaign port. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to add like an option at the beginning of the game when you start the campaign, whether to use the currency system or not. But I can't imagine that not breaking the balance beyond what's beyond all the inclusions and changes in Intravenous 2. So I think I'm not gonna do it, because on the one hand it seems like a good idea to add like a switch to whether to use the money system from Intravenous 2 or not, but at the same time, if I use it, it's or rather, if I don't use it, it's just gonna fuck the balance. You start out the game, you can put on a suppressor and fucking any weapon, you can fully kit it out. There's going to be no progression in terms of gear. You just start out and you have everything, and I think that's just it's just gonna make the experience worse, because you're gonna have like really good weapons right off the bat, and there's no need to explore, no need to do anything. You just start out and kit out your AR-15 or something, and you start blasting. This level is probably like the best design in the whole game, because not only does it look good, but it also plays good. And also, I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna place these boxes on top of the bed, so you can actually hide in this corner now if you want to, even though it's like a dead end and a trap. Because they all have flashlights. Speaking of flashlights, let's place some closets. Because it's If a gamer is not in the closet, then he's not a real gamer. That's what I think. Real gamers are always in the closet. Okay, you hide here. Yeah, it's okay. Basically, I want to give more opportunities for the player to disappear. But okay, hang on. I gotta take a piss. Oh. Urans says, Intravenous 10? That's right, you heard it here first, folks. Intravenous 10 is in the making already. I come from the future and I can tell you I decided to make 10 Intravenous games. Okay, this is cool, but you know what's cooler? If I had a closet here. Like I said, you ain't a real gamer if you're not in the closet. You gotta be in the closet if you want to be considered a real gamer. I also don't like those boxes there. Actually, no, these boxes are fine. I don't know why I just removed them. Shit. This door kind of useless. Just makes it impossible to hide in that corner. Well, almost impossible to just make it a fell door. Azurish says, why did you make Intravenous 8 a rogue-like deck builder? That was an awful direction for the story. Well, you see, by the time I made Intravenous 8, I was 45 years old, and so my my mindset, it shifted from I love games and I want to make cool games for people to enjoy to I fucking hate gamers and I want to scam them into giving me more money. So it was a blunder for sure to make Intravenous 8. I learned from it. And I will make 20 more Intravenous games. There will be Intravenous 28. That's the lesson learned. That's right. Steve Intravenous just can't fucking die, man. He keeps coming back. At this point, 28 of his brothers are dead. It's Intravenous 28, and each Intravenous starts the same way. Somebody killed my brother. Now I'm gonna kill them. He just can't fucking stop killing people. What's the deal with this guy? And people can't stop killing his brothers too. Like, you know, what's he supposed to do? He wakes up, his brother's fucking killed by someone. What the hell is he supposed to do? It's like, yeah, okay. Okay, Charles 28, I see you're dead again. Okay, fine. I gotta go kill more people. I gotta go infiltrate the slums, conveniently called the druggy slums, for the 28th time. And I gotta find the degenerate for the 28th time. This time hiding in a different warehouse. And this time the junkies can throw grenades. And they have grenades for some reason. They're drug addicts. They're hardcore drug addicts, desperate to scrounge up the cash for their next hit. But somehow they have fucking grenades. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Azurish says junkies with night vision goggles and infrared laser pointers. Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck is a Steven Trevinas? What is Steven Trevinas supposed to do if every time he wakes up, a new day starts, his brother's dead, and the junkies just get more and more military equipment? Like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? He gets a call from the President of the United States, and the President says, Mr. Steven Trevinas, you gotta kill the junkies again. Your brother got killed again, dude. And he's like, fuck's sake, man. And then Sean somehow gets roped into it too. The president calls Sean and he's like, I'm sorry, Sean, but your dad got kidnapped again. He's like, fuck, dude. His dad is like 100 years old by now, and he still gets kidnapped. And he can still run around as if he's fucking 20 years old. He's like, you gotta take it slow, man. I'm out of it. I'm old and weak, but I can still run like I'm 20 years old. Oof. Was that in the release? Okay. Okay, I don't like this. I think I'm supposed to also clean up another... Oh no, I already did that. Okay, damn. I can't remember shit. Level design can be so monotonous and boring. But if you want to make a good game, you just gotta grit your teeth and do it. Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh, I already did this. Yep. Just gotta wrap this around. Man, this is gonna be such a cool campaign. What do you even call this? It's not a remaster. What the hell is a remaster anyway? I don't want to call it overhaul because that sounds like a term that modders use too much. It's just a campaign port. Campaign port with improvements. That's what I would call it. Not necessarily like a remaster or whatever the fuck it's supposed to mean. Like what is that even supposed to mean? What does the term remaster entail? Because to me, remaster sounds like a term a composer would use because there is a process called mastering in composition, and like and I don't, if I recall correctly, it's about tweaking the levels of the various instruments so that for example, one instrument doesn't end up overpowering the other. I could be remembering wrong because my memory is really shit, but if I recall correctly, that's what Extruller told me mastering is. And so the term like game remaster sounds weird to me because like that's what music people use when they describe the process of like tuning all the instruments so that they don't overpower each other and stand are like more distinct sounding. There it is. Azure says maybe Sean should stop taking hitman contracts so he can leave peacefully. Or maybe his dad should finally get inside a coffin and die so he wouldn't get kidnapped the 28th time. How about that? How about that, Sean's dad is like, today I'm gonna get kidnapped. Let's do it. And he's done it 28 times in a row. Okay, breaker boxes and shit. I don't want to place a breaker box here because that would make it too easy. What else do I want to do? They all have flashlights, so I'm not going to add any lamps. I'm not going to add any lamps anywhere because they all have flashlights. That, or like if I were to add lamps and like, you know, make them keep their flashlights, that would make things just too difficult. The only thing that can be done is if I placed more boxes around this level so that the player and the enemies have more cover. Okay, here's what I don't like. The sightline, right? Without this box, it just goes all the way here, right? You can just spam bullets there. There's like nothing blocking the sightline. I don't like that. It makes this window really fucking OP. Next thing I don't like, the way it's laid out does not allow you to escape through the window. I need to slightly rearrange the things in this kitchen so that the player can fit through the window. Let's see. Yep. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna give the player a bit of a breather here. Oh, You know what I don't like about this place? This place right here? It's very difficult to sneak past this place without being detected because the burning barrel here. This box right here will help with that already. No boxes here either, it's just a clear ass sightline. I don't like that. Gotta break it up a little bit. Okay, I want to allow the player to pass, but also to break up the sightline some more. This place, okay. Okay, so now we... Nope. Nope. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna give the player a really small breather right here. Right here. I'm gonna give him a really small breather. Right here. What else we got? Where else could we give the player a small breather? What other places are really like... Right here, I think. That's if he like does not want to break the window. Where else could I give him a breather? This is already taken care of. Okay, this pathway needs to change. Needs to be like so. And then this right here. Yeah. Otherwise it's just nonsensical. Somehow somebody made like a path through a box. Which is like, okay. Sure, I guess. The only thing I can think of is to add, like, I can't think of any more places where bushes could be of much use, so I'm just going to... Okay. Okay, I need to break up this sightline. This is ridiculous. You could just stand here and blast here. If you knew they were coming from this direction, just completely obliterate them. This needs to be broken up. This is too narrow. I also need to be careful with corners because, for example, people often use corners to peek and shoot, or like to peek and throw a grenade. And if I place it like this, they can't get close to the wall. You can't ambush someone. Although at the same time, this can be considered as an extension of the wall. And it's also angled, so it provides you with cover. Okay, never mind. I can place that there. That's okay. In that particular case, it's not too bad. This sightline is also terrible. Look at that. We just fucking open fire and you're definitely gonna hit someone. That's terrible. Fuck it, it's going on the sidewalk. I don't give a shit. The sightline is horrible. Okay, there's a box here, and also the pathway is broken up. Another thing I forgot is like to give the impression of a like fucked up pavement and stuff. I can do this. This place is abandoned, so it needs to look really, well, not really fucked up, but like, it needs to look worn down badly. In bad shape, basically. I think this like campaign port will be an excellent example of all the changes that were done to the game between Intravenous 1 and 2. Yeah, oh man, oh yeah. This looks really fucked up now. I like this. Okay, this sightline also kinda sucky. I mean, enemies can take cover, but I don't like the fact that the player can have such long reach from one end to the other. So this needs some yeah, just like that. Okay, what about this is fine. This is more or less okay. The only thing I don't like is the fact that this can be abused. Not so much anymore, although you can just stand from here and then... Okay, now you can't abuse the sightline much at all. Although it can work both ways. This could be used as a choke point. The only other way is through here. I'm gonna remove this wall altogether. There needs to be another way for the player to get surrounded if he's here. Because like if you're here, okay, 1, 2, 3, now 4. This needs to be a disadvantageous position for the player. Yeah. Okay, where's this above? Oh, they're both above. Is 15 below? It's below, okay. Oh, I think I need a decal. Yeah, it needs to be decal. Yep. So now it goes like this. Yeah. This is actually really cool now. Although there is a downside. If the player decides to hide in these bushes, he's kind of screwed. I need to rearrange them a little bit. He needs to have like a little island of safety. Where like... Or he's still vulnerable, but at least he's not, you know, he's out of sight. Okay, this sideline, I'm not done with it. Because it's still fucked. You know, I remember when I would play this level, I would run out of this building at the beginning of the level like this and just blast. And I would kill at least like 3 to 4 enemies. And I thought that was funny, but when I look back on it now, it's just a really shitty sightline. They're a little bit different. Ooh. You know what else needs to be in this level? The one thing that there isn't a single instance of. Vent shafts, baby. Okay, this is an open... This is open. This is open. I don't like this. I think I'm gonna place a wall here altogether. Because this is open, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, are you kidding me? No, I need to place a wall here. Cog blocked. Okay, how about this? This is gonna look crazy, but just hear me out, okay? Oh, it's showing the... Damn, I need to fix this. Wait, what? Why is it showing... I think I need to restart my game. Yeah. Oh, there are no patrol routes. Yeah, but I need to restart my game because see it like it's showing the routes from the previous level. I haven't fixed that yet in the level editor. I forgot that this like level everyone's on high alert right off the bat, so we don't need no stinking patrols here. Okay, so we have a wall here now, right? Which means we can only go like this around or like this. And here we're sort of surrounded. Need more boxes. These sightlines are kind of shit. That's better. The rest is okay. Oops. Okay, so now you can go either like this, if you need to get here, or like this. There is no more sightline here, which is like a crazy fucking... But the upside is, if you can also go through here, like this. Or you can go like this, if you want to get to the other side. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I need to basically restart the game to get rid of get rid of these. They're left over from the previous level. I still need to fix this. This is why the level editor is also not available yet, because it's not bug free, and I was aware of this bug as I was working on the game, but I didn't have the time to fix it because I needed to make the game. And so, you know, it's still there to this day. Okay, let's say you're surrounded on both sides. You've got goons coming in here. Here. There's a window. Never mind. You can just go through the window. Okay, how about this? You're basically being surrounded from all sides. And there's a door and there are goons here and you have no ammo, or you're like low on ammo. Where do I want the vent shaft to lead us? The kitchen. Door opens here. Okay. Okay, we got this. Okay, now you can go through here, through here, through here. This house is like very open. This house is now also very open. You can go through this many places. But what if the player is fucking stupid? What if he's an idiot? What do we do there then? What do we do? Do we add another vent shaft? It goes from, for example, from here to here. Okay, let's say you've got enemies here. And you've got enemies here. And they're about to surround you. You can just go here. Never mind. Yeah, you can just go through there. But if there's enemies here, you can't go anywhere. Okay. I will add another vent shaft here. I will do it. Vilya Alama says, hello mate, hello. Extruller says, IE is the best part of game. Yeah, I fucking hate level design, dude. Thanks for coming to the stream, by the way. This is torture for me. I fucking hate placing decorations and shit. Placing boxes and stuff in vent shafts, okay, that's not too bad. But placing fucking decorations ever kill me. I'm glad that this level is, you know, the way it is, like detailed and stuff, so I don't have to do a whole lot to it. Cause the fucking imagine if I had to redo all the levels from scratch. This would be a fucking nightmare. Villa Lama says it looks like something that's interesting and fun for the max 10 first hours. Well, honestly, it depends. Some people get off on level design no problem. Other people are like, how do I put it? Then there's people like me. I hate level design because of how monotonous it can get. But some people definitely, you know, get their kicks from it. Why the hell not? Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't like this sightline either. It's like, you can blast all the way through here to there. Let's just block that. Let's see what else we got. This is, yeah, this is okay. This is okay. This is... Oh god, okay, this is shit. This is horrible. I need another box. I need to break up this thing. Okay. Okay. Fucking boxes, dude. Boxes everywhere. Intravenous, more like intro boxes. Lumpit says the only reason I have 168 hours on Hotline Miami is from the level editor. Will probably go even higher with intravenous too, as it looks a lot more sane to use. Well, I don't know anything about the level editor in Hotline Miami. You know, I never played that, but the level editor in Intravenous 2 only looks comfortable to use because this is, you know, this is what I've made all the levels with, and I have like, I don't know, 11,000 hours in total working on Intravenous 1 and 2, so it looks like it might be easy to use, but it's actually really fucking clunky. And the only reason I can use it well is because I know everything by heart, basically. It's, in order for it to be like decently usable, is it needs a serious like overhaul or whatever you want to call it. But I just don't have. I'm not a UI designer. I hate working with UI, and so the interface and level editor is like purely functional. It does what it needs to do, but it doesn't look pretty. And I don't think I'm gonna spend any time on making it look pretty when the whole, you know, when the goal of the level editor is to give you as much functionality and as many tools as possible. It would be a fucking nightmare to rewrite the visual side of the level editor too. So no, thank you. I think I'm just gonna keep it the way it is right now. Okay, what else we got? Okay, this is blah 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 blah. Okay, well at least. Oh yeah, I gotta do this too for the exterior. Yeah. Nose itchy. Okay. Are there any walls that I have placed? Another thing, I don't have. There are no chain link fences in the base game. In oh. 1 second. I need to place more of these. Oh, nope. Oh, dude, my ass and back hurt so much. I need to stop taking so many back shots for my boyfriend. Jesus. Oh, right, I forgot to... dirt. Yeah. Subset. Okay, good. This place needs to be like more walkable, so to speak. So I'm gonna use smaller boxes here. Maybe one big box here. Okay, the sightline's a little bit better, but it's still kind of sus, honestly. Okay. Extruller says the stream is just perfect material for producing the soundtrack with. I tend to have a picture-in-picture stream in low volume while producing, gets through the boring parts. Vengeance VIP has been the theme of the day. Hell yeah. Yeah, when I'm working on level design, I'm also either like I have something else like on my second monitor, like some kind of video that's like 50 minutes long or something similar, just to get through the monotony. Because this is and if I don't have that, if I'm not watching anything, I just decided, okay, I'm gonna try streaming. We'll see where it goes. Maybe it's actually gonna be fun, because like when I tried streaming previously, when I was working on Intravenous 2, you know, before it released, I couldn't stream properly because I would get so stressed out. Well, not stressed out, but like I was so stressed that I couldn't concentrate on making the levels if I was streaming. I needed to have like no distractions at all, because I had to juggle so much shit. Level design, fixing the bugs, adding new features, integrating like the dialogues and shit, and just. But now it's like, it's chill. I only need to work on one thing primarily, and that's the levels, so I can actually afford to stream. Vengeance VIP. Man, I guess it's gonna sound more like rock-like in its VIP form, and less like, I mean, in Trinus 1, it already sounded kind of like rock, but I'm guessing, well, not rock, but like metal, I guess, or with like elements of rock. I don't fucking know, man. But I'm guessing the VIP version is gonna be like more rock sounding. And also, I just got a message on Discord. Let me check. Kestrel says, can't wait to play the DLC. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This level, I honestly feel kind of guilty about working on it, because it has like so much detail that the only thing I really can do is like place boxes and basically improve the sightlines to make combat smoother. Because there are so many places where it's just a really long expanse, right? This wall wasn't here before I placed it here, the stream. There are so many places where it's just a one long fucking sightline. Like, without these boxes here, right? It goes through all the way like this. All the fucking way. And you could stand here, blast, and someone would run in your direction, and you would hit them, and you would probably kill them. This sightline also, see? I placed these boxes here, because otherwise you stand here, you shoot all this distance, nothing. But I don't think these two are enough, because there needs to be more cover in between this area and this, see? One more thing. Need to break up this sightline from here, because you can stand here and just blast, okay? That sucks. That's shit. What else we got? Yeah, I need to break up the sightline. This is terrible. Just a long fucking hallway, basically. Oh man, I'm gonna have a field day with all the cover points I'm gonna have to place here. I don't like this door. It looks cool, but because it blocks the... because it blocks... because like blocks collision, you can't really walk in there. Also, one more thing. Why the hell not, you know? Why the hell not make this a fucking closet that you can climb inside of for stealth people and for like a sudden disappearance? Lumpit says, just wondering how much is this gonna cost? Well, the way I see it, it's either gonna cost $8 or $9. I don't want to price it at 10 because that will be half of the cost of the first game. And I feel like that's too much given the amount of work that goes into this. We need to update the soundtrack. We need to, like, the amount of work that's that's gonna go into the campaign port. Don't get me wrong, it's the campaign is going to be improved in the sense that all the levels are going to get an uplift in both the gameplay aspect and visuals, but it does not compare to the amount of effort that went into the game, into making the game in the first place. Making the first game, it was like I spent 2 years and 10 months working on it, so 34 months in total. That's almost 3 years, and the most of the time was spent on all the tech, not even the levels, but like all the tech, the lighting, the AI, the object system, like, you know, like visibility, blah blah blah, rendering, all the shaders and shit, optimization. A lot of it went, like a big chunk of time went specifically into the tech side of things. The second game, I worked on it less because there was like stuff going on in life that slowed down my progress. And also, because the tech was already in place and I could just take what I made for Intravenous 1 and work on it, I needed to invest way less time into the tech, right? I just needed to add new things and a couple of new things and improve lots of existing things. So most of the development time, I would say, went into the levels. Of the or maybe like it's 50-50. I would say probably closer to 50-50. Meanwhile, if the first game is probably like 70-30 in favor of the tech, so like 70% of the time went into the tech and 30% of the time went into the levels. And I didn't want to spend even more time on the first game because I was so burned out by the end of it. I just wanted to release it. This sideline is kind of sus, but it's like whatever. So I'm thinking somewhere between $8 and $9. I think closer to $9. And then I've also asked the publisher whether it's possible to organize like a discount for owners of the first game, like basically like a 25% discount for the owners of the first game, so they buy the DLC at a lower cost, you know, because they already like bought a part of the content already. Essentially, well, not bought, but like they paid for part of it. But the soundtrack is going to be updated, so I don't know. I'm thinking more like $9. I haven't, like, the price isn't finalized yet. I haven't given it that much thought, but that's more or less where I'm aiming towards. Because I don't even know whether people are gonna buy this DLC, you know? Maybe this is gonna be just one big flop, who the fuck knows? Although after this DLC, it's just gonna be pretty much impossible to go back to the first game. The only reason why you would want to buy the first game after this DLC is if you just want to support me as a developer, or if you're like a gameplay purist and you want to experience all the games the way they were intended to be played. So like you can play the DLC, and you can also play the campaign port separately and like feel the differences in how the two projects play, if that's your thing. But there are so many improvements in the second game that going back to the first one after this campaign port is just it's gonna be like, it's just not gonna, the first game is just not gonna feel good to play, I don't think. And I know it sounds like I'm hyping it up, but this was my sentiment with the second game as I was working on it, you know, because I think I talked about this on previous streams, but basically, as I was working on the second game, I would still have to make like bug fix patches for the first game like every now and then. And whenever I would fix something and then fire up the first game to test out the fix, I would just feel like something's missing, something's not right. This doesn't feel right. And you know, the reason is simple. It's like the second game is just so much better. Something's missing. First, it was the camera shake that I noticed was missing, and was like the fact that it was lacking just made using guns feel less satisfying. Then it was the second thing I noticed is that like in the first game, enemies react to noise immediately, whereas in the second game, they take into consideration how loud the sound is, the type of the sound, so whether it's a footstep or a gunshot, the distance between the NPC and the player, and then also their experience level. So the more experienced they are, the quicker they react to the noise. Whereas in the first game, it's like you make a noise and they immediately know, you know, just like that. So there are lots and lots of these improvements, which are you can't show them on screenshots, but when you start playing, you feel the difference, and you're like, huh, this doesn't feel right. The second game feels way better to play. What is this? Who made this game? Wasn't this guy, and it's someone else. Somebody gave me a shit copy of Intravenous. Somebody gave me fake Travenus. Where's real Travenus? That's not right. Where's the real game? Where are you hiding it? Oh my god, there's like no cover points anywhere. This is weird. Username Intravenous3, Intravenous20 actually. Actually, Intravenous 3, Intravenous 20, Intramogus. Oh, there's, oh yeah, of course, yeah, jeez. Okay. No cover points here either. This is weird, man. You would think I would place plenty of them so that the AI can like know where they can hide better, but no. Not really. No, this one's tricky. This one's like, what the hell? Why is he standing so like far in the open? No, what the okay. What? Not even in any of these rooms. What the hell, dude? What the fuck? Okay, I have to rearrange this room a little bit because I don't like how like you should be able to climb through this, but you fucking can't because there's this stupid ass, yeah, like that. If I can just put the box on top of this thing. Like, there are so many places where there's a broken window and you wish you could climb through it, but it's just... what was that noise? It's just blocked by a sofa or some other bullshit. And you wish you could climb through it, but like, you fucking can't, because Mr. Spy here, Mr. Developer guy, decided, oh, you know what? I'm gonna fuck you over. I'm gonna make a dead end for you. You like that? Never should have come here. Блять. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to swear. PG stream. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. No cover points here either. This is weird. This is weird, man. Really weird. There are just so many things that can be improved in like the base intravenous one campaign. It's actually weird how much room for improvement there is. But I guess it's not surprising given how burned out I was by the end of the development cycle. Like, there's what the fuck, dude? There's a cover point here, but not here. Man, I must have been really sick of working on the game then. If I would, you know, let something like this pass. At least I placed... Oh, I didn't place one here. Jeez, not even here. Mm-hmm. I wonder how this level is gonna play when I'm more or less done with it. I mean, it's easy to find out. I can just spawn into the level and try playing it. Okay, why is there no cover point here? Why is there only one cover point here and not here? Why here but not here? Okay, this you can climb through here. Let me check if there are any other weird places with sofas right next to broken windows or some other bullshit. No, this is fine. Like this building, all the windows that are broken, you can climb through. For some genius idea, I put a fucking sofa here. I moved it now, but it was here. Like, why? Here's a... Hey, Mr. Player, here's a cog block for you. Like that? You like how that feels? Again! What is this? Why? Mr. Spy, what the fuck are you doing, man? Oh, you wanted to climb through that window? Well, idiot. Here's an arbitrary limit. I'm gonna put this chair on top of the sofa. Why the fuck not? And this box here. On the fucking thing. Why the hell not? Suddenly it's climbable. Okay, what I don't understand is... This room has not a single light source. So this is what I don't get. Let's make it a busted light, but at least it's gonna be a light. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lumpet says, will mod support be similar to the first game or will it be expanded even further? In the beginning, it's gonna be exactly like in the first game, but then if a miracle happens and the game gets a bigger player base, then the modding support will be expanded. Because there is no point in adding extensive modding support if there is no player base. And you could say, but Spy, if you had extensive modding support in the first place, that would attract the modders. That would get people to make mods, and that would solve the issue. The modders would attract people to your game. First of all, I'm sorry, that's not how that works. People do not buy games. Most games are not purchased for their mods. Most games are purchased for the game itself. The second thing is, if you have no audience, it doesn't matter whether you have modding support or not. No one's gonna start massively buying your game to mod it. Your game needs to first have a big enough player base for it to be worthwhile for modders to make anything. And by worthwhile, I mean whether it's Patreon or just seeing a big subscriber count on the workshop is a pretty cool motivator. If you spend a ton of time making some big ass cool mod, and most it can get is like, I don't know, 3,000 unique subscribers, then it's like, why bother? No one's gonna, first of all, no one's gonna give a shit, and second, that's demotivating for a modder. So the first thing is to evaluate the audience. If it grows, if it becomes bigger, then the modding support will be extended. But for the time being, it will ship exactly the same way that it did with Intrinos 1, because I already burned myself with extensive modding support with Game Dev Studio. You know what that got me? Fucking nothing. Nobody cared about the game before or after I added modding support. I thought, oh man, I'm gonna add extensive modding support, complete with a wiki, example mods, like explain all the fucking methods and how they work on this website with like the wiki and stuff, and people are just gonna make mods. Nope. What happened is nobody made any interesting mods because there is no audience for the game. For there to be modders, you first need to have an audience. If you don't have an audience, you have no modders. Modders make up like what, less than 1% of your player base? Maybe like what, 1/100th of the player's base, maybe even 1,000th of the player base are modders. Of that, for example, 1,000th, yeah, maybe 1/10 of them will make mods. So it's like, if your player base consists of, let's say, I don't know, right now the game gets like 100 people. Okay, so let's say that, hang on, I can get the numbers. I think I can get like daily active users from Steam, just to give you an idea of how many modders you can expect for a game like Intrinos 2. Let's see, what kind, okay, will it show me like daily active users? Daily active users, 1,448, average past 7 days. Current players, 91. Let me see if it can like break down, like if I can check numbers. Okay. Lifetime average daily active users 1,892. Okay. In the span of 1 month, the average daily active users were 1,385. And there was a big jump because there was a sale, there was a discount going. Maximum daily active users, so like the highest ever recorded in 1 day, is 2,281. So let's be generous. Let's say that let's take the 2,281 figure and multiply it by 1/10. Let's say that 1/10 of the player base are modders. That leaves us with 2 modders from those 2,000 of people, of which, and that's even, I would say that's generous. Of those 2,200, of those like 2 modders, if there was like modding support, there's no guarantee that either of them would make a single mod. First of all, modders have varying levels of experience. Some modders are really good at programming. Some modders are newbies, basically. And so someone's idea of modding is to adjust a config file, and that constitutes as a mod, which it is. But like, you can't expect master modders to always play your game and to like hold out hope for them to just decide to dedicate their time to modding your game. So I hope this answered your question. And also you have to understand that the more complex a mod is, the more systems it involves. The more systems it involves, the greater the programming ability of a modder needs to be. Like, for example, I'm sure a lot of people would like to see a mod that makes NPCs capable of throwing grenades, right? That requires you to know how the AI system works. That requires you to know how the AI, like AI NPC states work. That requires you to know which methods to call to, you know, evaluate whether a grenade throw is viable. You also need to optimize it so it wouldn't be a resource hog. It also means that you would need to integrate it into the existing combat state. And stuff like that, it's not necessarily simple. And so the amount of people that, first of all, would be capable of doing that is very little, in the sense that, like, of all the people that played Intravenous 2, and the amount of people that would actually be willing to do that, to sit there and learn how the code works and what the code base is, and then to eventually actually make the mod, is even smaller. So again, I don't see the point in expanding the modding support beyond what it is currently until there is demand for it. Okay, I think I'm more or less done with this level. The only thing I need to do now is to ensure that points of interest are not in world geometry. There it is. Okay, I'll queue up your questions if you have any, because after I'm done checking the points of interest, I'm going to compute the lighting for the level and then try playing it to see how it plays with all the changes. So if you have any questions, now's a good time to ask them, because I'm just gonna sit there doing nothing for like 50 to 60 seconds. Oops. Oh shit. Azurish says, will you ever update Intravenous 1 with some fixes like enemy HP, diagonal move speed? Enemy HP, yeah, that's actually fixed. I just need to upload an update. Diagonal move speed for the player, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure if I will fix the diagonal move speed, because as much as it is a bug, it also has an influence on how difficult the game is, and fixing the diagonal move speed would make the game more difficult. Funny, huh? Fixing a bug would make the game more difficult. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, how long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours. Cool. So today I managed to work for like 6 hours in total. Hooray! Okay. I also need to check the cover points. I'm not sure whether I'm done. Like I I finished placing all of them. Yeah, see? Not all of them. Okay. You know what sucks being like a one-man developer is that if you have multiple projects, you have to choose which project to work on at a given time. So for example, right now I'm focused on Intravenous 2, right? So I can't like dedicate a whole lot of time to fixing some problems in Intravenous 1, which means that anybody who plays the first game can run into issues or like there's bugs or whatever. And like it really sucks that it feels like I'm abandoning certain games temporarily in favor of working on other games, but it's just, you know, it's just how things are. Sucks, but you know, what can you do? I'm not gonna place a cover point here so that the player can just remain in that bush there. The Pyroman says, "Sup, why the time limit for tasks and manholes didn't make it in the game? Planning on reintegrating them back in an update or not?" Because there is no time limit in any of the Intravenous games. That's left over from Game Dev Studio. It's not even functional, I don't think. I should probably delete that file. And manholes are not in because I didn't, because the levels don't really, they would not make much use of them. So it would be a pointless waste of time. Okay. No, yeah, some more missing cover points will not miss. Okay, I scarcely placed like these barrels and shit to like make the level more detailed, but ultimately they just block movement and add very little to the level. So, bye bye. Okay. I think this is fine. Azure says, will the Intravenous 1 port have the old style for the UI? For some elements, yeah, but for the rest of the UI, it's gonna be the Intravenous 2 UI. I already made it so that like the dialog boxes are red. It's just that in the level editor they're still blue, because the dialog box colors are changed on a campaign basis. But aside from that, the rest of the UI will be updated to, you know, it will keep the second game's layout and stuff. There's not gonna be a slow motion inhaler, obviously. Yeah. Glitch Borealis says hi. Hello. Okay, I think this is gonna be it for... Okay, maybe not. Maybe I will add... I should probably add some more boxes here. Fuck yeah, let's go Box of Venus 2. Revenge of the Boxes. A big one. I'm gonna put a fat fucking box in here. Okay, no, maybe not fat, like, but like this one. Okay, yeah, that's good. Oh, one more thing that I forgot to do. I think I should add a couple of more vent shafts if I can figure out some place to put them. Okay, this one's no. And I should definitely restart the game because this is starting to turn into like visual noise. It's distracting and like confusing at times. Still gotta fix that. Well, having a way inside would actually be kind of cool in this place, in this particular spot. So I think here would be a good place for vent shaft. Yep. Vent shaft. Just gotta place this thing to once again signal the player that, oh yeah, you can climb in here. Okay, vent shaft. Oh my god, can you imagine there are 4 vent shafts on this level now, whereas previously there was a whole grand total of 0. Okay, wait. This place, I don't like how it can only be used for combat. Like in some cases, like this can save your ass, but at the same time it can also be like, it can also mean death for you because it's like a dead end. So I think oops. I think I'm gonna put another one here. Haha. Like that, yeah. Just stack them. Okay, vent shaft. Okay. I'm gonna save just, you know, just in case there's some kind of bug and the game crashes or something. Don't want to lose this progress. Oh, right, shit. I set the vents up. I mean, I put them down there, but I didn't assign the objects to the actual shafts, I think. Did I assign it to that one? Yeah, I did. Okay. Damn it, my memory is so fucked. I thought I didn't assign this one. Azrash says maybe slow mode could just be there as a mutator. Oh, like the inhaler. Well, the inhaler, no, I don't think so. But what I'm planning to do is Steve Intravenous gets so angry he gains the ability to bend the time in stressful situations, just like in Intravenous 2, after he kills the degenerate. That's the plan. Up until degenerate's death, no slow-mo, but after he gets so angry, time slows down for him. He's just so angry he can warp the space-time continuum. The pyramid says accomplice is gonna be poor in the port. You're picking up money for a reason after all. Oh yeah, I was gonna read the dialogue I wrote for explaining why there's the basically in the campaign port there's gonna be a reason for why the weapons are going to be limited at the beginning of the campaign, as opposed to not being limited at all. And for that I needed to add like a new character which explains why. And so the dialogue is fairly shrimple. So I'm gonna read the dialogue now because it's really short and it just tells you what you need to know, right? Okay, so in the context of Intrinus 1, you get in contact with a guy who basically who has infinite wealth, access to the black market, and is willing to arm you to do like vigilante stuff. And so that makes sense why you can get any weapon, right? But for the purpose of making progression more interesting and giving the player less powerful weapons at the beginning of the game, I'm going to you know, cap this shit. And so the dialogue goes like this. Steve, he gets a phone call, much like in the, you know, in the second game where you get phone calls fairly often in the hideout. So Steve gets a phone call and says, "Yeah, who's this?" And in response, the guy says, "Hey, Steve. Okay, let me get in character here. Hey, Steve. I don't know what the accomplice sees in you, but I'm the one tuning, handing out the guns and getting them to a little hidey hole. So here's the deal. I take my work very seriously and put a lot of effort into my babies. If you want to get your hands on the good stuff, you'll have to show you've got what it takes. And Steve says, so what? I'm supposed to kill whoever you tell me now? And the guy says in response, no, you misunderstand me. The accomplice is rooting for you, but I need to be sure you won't get yourself killed and lose one of my works in some slum shithole. These things don't come cheap, and even though our mutual friend is paying for them, I don't want anyone to trace them back to me. Got it? And Steve says, yeah. And so the guy on the phone says, the more news I hear of you doing a job, the bigger your allowance is going to be. So, if you want to get your hands on one of my prized works, I'll first have to be sure you've got what it takes, you understand? And Steve says, yeah, clear as day. Look, I'm grateful for everything. I've got no one else to turn to in this mess, so I take no offense if you don't trust me yet. I wouldn't trust me right now either. I'm a wreck. And the guy on the other end of the phone says, frankly, it would be strange if you did take offense to it. Bottom line is, do a good job and you'll get the good shit. And Steve says, sounds like a good deal to me. And the armorer says, good luck, bud. You'll need it. So that's the dialogue. That's it. The character pops up only once. He's not actually British. I'm just, making it entertaining. He can be whatever nationality you want him to be. And bada boom, bada bing. There's your explanation for why you have like limited weapons and why you have to unlock them and why you have to spend money to pimp them. There's a cat by the entrance to the door. Okay, I think I'm actually done with this thing for now. Let me check. Yeah, I think this is done. Am I recording? No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, one more here. Yeah. Oh, one more thing I was thinking. Maybe a chain link fence. Someplace. No. Well, these levels really weren't made with chain link fences in mind, so... If I place one, it's gonna drastically shift how the level plays. For example, if I place this one here, right? You can escape, but the goons can't, and so they have to make a trip like that. But this also makes this ride more dangerous for the player if he's trying to escape. So then, oh right, they can go through here. Well then, why the hell would there be a fence here if you can just go through here? I could place one here, climb over. No, I don't think chain link fences need to be added because that would be drastically changing the layout of the level. And it's already like very combat-y as it is. Azure says, as you lose access to the black market if you kill the baker, I think it would be cool if later levels sometimes you had a gun with a mod like a scope or mag upgrade around. That way the player can still enjoy these features. I'm gonna need to give some thought. Well, it's not that you lose access to the black market. You'll still have access to it. Oh, right. You actually... Oh, right. Wait. Oh, yeah. You do lose access to the black market. Okay, so I think for the second game with the baker, I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm gonna make it so if you kill the baker, you get money, or rather, if you kill the baker, you don't get money for completing the missions. But if you don't kill him, then you get money for completing missions. So like you still have, and you still have the ability to like unlock weapons and stuff. Actually, no, that would go against the dialogue. Okay, this is a tricky part. I'll need to think about this. Because killing the baker would basically cut the player out from fucking weapon modding and weapon mod. Yeah, that's the one thing that I don't want to cut the player out of. Weapon modding. Azure says people really like the part of the persistent inventory in late game. I think it's worth keeping. I've actually seen reviews state the opposite. I haven't seen a single review mention that they liked the fact that killing a character in the story cuts your access to picking your loadout, but I have seen several negative reviews, being angry at the fact that if you kill the guy, then you lose the ability to pick your loadout. And it is really fucky because, for example, if you kill the baker and you don't have the HSR EMP in your inventory, that's it. You don't get access to it for the remainder of the game. And if you ask me, that's fairly bad, like, game design. Like, it's brutal, yeah, but it's like, if I was a stealth player and I relied on the HSR EMP a lot, and suddenly, boom, it's taken away from me. Like, what the fuck, dude? So I'll need to think about this, because at the time when I did that, it seemed like a good idea, but now when I think about it, even like in the context of self, it's just too brutal. Anyway, I'm gonna do this. So it's gonna take like 60 seconds or so. Ezra says you could have the MP in Steve's house. Yeah, I could. But I don't like the fact that the weapon modding system basically hinges on... Okay, here's what I don't like. You kill the baker, right? You lose the ability to modify your guns. And collecting money pickups on all levels after that becomes pointless. That's what I don't like. Why place the money pickups if you can do anything with it? That's what I don't like. It's too brutal. I think the best thing to do in that case would be to, if you kill the backer, let's call him the backer. If you kill the backer, all the weapons you've unlocked, weapons, not weapon mods, although maybe weapon mods too. All the weapons you've unlocked get locked again, and you lose all your money except for like maybe 2k. Right, so if you had like 10k, you're down to 2k. You can still pick your loadout, but you have jack shit. You have to unlock everything again. And it would still and then like money pickups and levels would actually have some purpose to them. You pick them up, you can re-unlock all the stuff that you lost. Like, that's one solution. It's better than completely locking the player out of the ability to pick weapons and stuff. Because, like, seriously, you have the HSR EMP, right? You have the PKC EMP. You kill the baker, boom, you have none of them. Oh, you want the taser mine? You're fucked. Oh, you want the medkit? You're fucked. Oh, you want, what else we got? The taser? You're also fucked. Like, it's too brutal. Looking back on it now, that's just too brutal. But in the context of the first game, without the money system, and without all the money pickups, there's no other way to do it. So, the only way to do it is to, like, lock all the weapons, right? Except for a couple. It's still too brutal. In the first game, it's just too brutal. Okay, let's see. So we got this thing. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Does it work? No, it doesn't. It doesn't work because I need to update the music used for this level. So I need to restart the game, and actually it's a good time to do it because those patrol route arrows were bugged anyway and they were confusing. Vasya Zakarykin says it's a nice solution, but if there will be New Game Plus, it would be great to have money back after walkthrough. Well, you're gonna get the money that you finished the campaign with, and then you can... Oh, you mean like that? Well, I mean New Game Plus, you keep all the weapon mods, right? Ah, but then you cannot unlock all the weapons in the campaign. You cannot unlock all the weapons in the campaign that way. So then just bringing the money back to zero. Bringing the money back to zero, but keeping the... Yeah, bringing the money back to zero, but keeping the loadout menu available is the only solution. It's the only way to do it. Okay, I wanted to test something here. All right, I wanted to set this up. Oh no. Yeah, that's it. No, it shouldn't switch. It shouldn't switch to... There we go. Yeah, it's trying to... Hang on, I need to check which script it's supposed to activate. Oh, I think I know. Okay, let me just fix that real quick. It tried to activate the script which makes everybody alert, but since it's gone, I think I have an identical script somewhere in the game, and I can just use that one. Let me check. I don't want to reuse it if it's already there. 1 second. No. 1 second. No, I don't actually, so I'm just going to basically just copy paste from the first game. 1 second. This isn't gonna take a while. It's done basically, that's it. Okay, I saved right before the cutscene, I think. Okay. Okay, so I don't like the fact that it switches the music twice. With the way the music sounds in the second game, it doesn't need to. It can just use the same... It can use the same track. Okay, it should just let me make sure. Script, yeah, there it is. Yep. Yep. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, it doesn't need to switch the soundtrack twice. The Pyramid says, will there be any new art? No. The game already has all the art it needs. I mean the intravenous one, basically. Okay. Okay, which gun do I want to test on this level? Just 2 times, okay. Okay, which gun do I want to test here? Shotgun or oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Actually, yes. Oh my god. Okay, let me just quickly. Yeah, it's good. Wait. Oh yeah, I think I'll need to optimize some of these things because it's actually lagging a little bit. If you take a look at the FPS counter, when I switch between them, the FPS actually drops a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna need to optimize that part a little bit. I mean, you're just switching weapons, but still, I would rather there not be a hitch when I select the weapon. What else we got? Okay, so... Flash bulb, gas grenade, medkit, noise maker. Oh, the taser mine is not there. I just noticed. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's just in a different position. Well, fuck it. Hahaha. Oh fuck! Yo! Ой, блядь! Whoa. Okay, I have to go through the whole... Yeah, because it didn't save the game, because this is the map editor. Yeah, okay. In that case, just... Ha 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 ha. Why is he just standing there? Bruh. Ой, блядь! I didn't mean to jump that. Shit. Okay, fuck it. Just this then. Ah! I'm angry. Huh, no. Shun injectables, yeah. Oh! Oh my god. Jesus fuck, dude. Блять. Блять! Блять! Shit. That was so stupid of me. I didn't pay attention to how many bullets I had left. Okay, yeah. This is playing better, but I think now that with the level layout changes... Actually, I'm not sure. I think this level could actually benefit from more enemies now. Because it just plays better. Okay, what about this? No, what about this? Oh my god. Howdy, partner. pump action? Oh, you need a double shot fire mode as a mod. Yeah, I remember. Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Блять! Shit. Okay, that's fucking cool. Look at you, buddy. Okay, yeah, there it is. Oh, dude, fog of war. Brrr. That actually gave me an idea. Hang on, I'm gonna... 1 second. Okay. Let's actually try that. Oh my god, bro. Bro. Oh my god, dog. Oh my god, dog. This is gonna be ball busting. This is gonna be ball busting, legit. Yeah. Okay, just gonna give myself some money. Oh my god, dude. Noise maker. Oh. Yeah, okay, I'll need to fix that. Right there. The text up there. Give me 1 second. Yeah, okay, I understand what the guy meant. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay. 1 second. I'll fix it, but like I'm not gonna restart it. Because it's such a minor thing. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, there it is. Hang on. Yep. Okay, it's fixed, but I'm not gonna restart. No. I can hear them, bro. Oh shit, I see. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a fucking nightmare. I can hear them walk around. Oh fuck. Bro, this is nerve-wracking. Blood! Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh! Oh! Holy shit! Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god. Bro. Ooh. Oh my god, dog. Wait, did I put the... Oh, he didn't. Oh my god, dude. Bro, this is... Gah! Блядь! Holy fucking shit, dude. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. Блять! Holy shit, dude. Blah! I forgot I had to set it to on burst. Oh my god. Ugh. Woo! No, not there! No! Nope. Блять! Yep. Fucking bitch, man. Whoa! Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me, man. They're fucking everywhere. I need to leave this place. No, 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 no. Oh. Holy shit, man. Oh. Bro. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's gonna be it for today. The hideout is not yet configured. Welcome to your new home. That's right. So the hideout is not yet configured, but man, that level with Fog of War, oh my fucking god, dude. Oh. Holy fucking shit. Fog of War is legit. Like, I saw some people say that it transforms the game. They're absolutely right, it does. I didn't play with Fog of War that much. I just got it to work the way I wanted it to work and then try it out here and there. But holy shit, playing a level like that, it just completely transforms the game. You go from, you have to be so much more careful about everything, and damn, this was fucking awesome. Dude. Legit, holy fuck, that was intense. Oh man, playing for Intravenous 1 with Fog of War is gonna be unreal. Okay. Oh. Extruller says, man, listening to these old soundtracks is an agony of its own. Uh, the tracks are fine, honestly. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. It's good stuff. It's just that, yeah, as a creator, you just notice how much better you got at what you do. That it's, I guess it's like cringe. uh, Man, that was fucking awesome. Jesus. Legit, that was fucking cool. Holy shit. Okay. Extro says, because, yeah. There's nothing wrong with the tracks, they're good. But yeah, your new stuff is better, that's for sure. Dodge says, do you have plans to update character dialogue portraits in Intravenous Import? No, the like all the art and stuff is gonna be the same. The levels are going to be updated, and so will the soundtrack. But aside from that, I don't see the point in like changing the art or the portraits, because it's like, you know, it had a certain art style to it, and I want to keep that art style, and just improve. You know, have like the improved gameplay, and updated music. I think that's fair. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. I worked a lot. Well, not a lot, but like a decent amount. And we're getting close, like the levels are getting closer and closer to where I want them to be. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here, because for today I'm kind of tired of working anyway. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll try to stream next week. I mean, like, as in like starting tomorrow and stuff. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow because I've got lifting and some stuff to do outside, so I don't think I'll do like I don't think I'm gonna stream anything tomorrow. Man, that was fucking cool, dude. Like, damn. Stream either tomorrow or on Tuesday. Extruder says time to close down FL Studio then. Yeah, if you have like if you have something that you can render and just give me a listen, I would appreciate it if you could do that, because like, you know, I'm always excited to hear the updated music. But aside from that, Extruder says looking forward to just blast through those levels. Oh yeah, absolutely. And with Fog of War, it's like a whole different game altogether. I'm gonna need to update Fog of War a little bit so that it's more obvious in terms of like what's lit up and what isn't, because right now it's a little bit difficult. But aside from that, man, that was cool. That was just fucking cool, dude. Oh man, that was fucking awesome. All right, thanks for tuning in to the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.